And Judge, I'm not the only one here. There's quite a few other lawyers that want to be present in the court. There's about 20, 25.
Yo, One Life family, what's going on, everybody? I hope everyone is having an awesome day. I want to welcome you to the One Life channel. If this is your first time, if you're returning to the channel, I definitely want to welcome you back. I want to ask you to hit the like button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button if you have not had a chance. Thank you. But look, ladies and gentlemen, today, one of the things I want to talk, the thing that I want to talk to you about is this. The Young Thug trial, the YSL trial, at this point, man, when you sit back and you look, like I keep telling y'all, how this thing has become about motions being filed, this situation has gotten, this trial is very, very deep. And I want y'all to take a moment to look and understand where we're at with this trial. Now, true indeed, the charges against Thug, they've proven that. They're going to be able to prove so much more because if you notice, every day would he get up there on that stand, or every day that it pertained to him, there's more and more incriminating evidence coming out. This man has not stopped talking in the last 10 years. Okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is because the attorneys at this point, the defense attorneys, Brian Steele, Max Short, all the guys that's on the defense side, they're trying to actually get a mistrial, because as more and more information comes out, not only the information that's coming out is you know what I'm saying, it's solid evidence, you know what I'm saying, but it's also a corrupt system that they dealing with. And that is where I'm going with this whole conversation. They are now making this thing, this is now political. The motion that was filed, man, to get Judge Glanville recused, that is now in the Supreme Court, you feel me, which is the highest form of court you can go to. You see what I'm saying? Ashley Merchant showed up in the courtroom when he tried to do that contempt of Brian Steele and said there are 20 to 25 attorneys in the hallway. Okay? I want y'all to understand, this is beyond Young Thug, Jeffrey Williams, and the rest of them boys, them black men sitting up.
And the problem is, if you hold him in direct criminal contempt, as you're saying that you did, you are a witness to that proceeding. And so it has to be referred to another judge. Doesn't require recusal. You actually have to sua sponte send it to another judge because you are a witness to the proceeding.
I know, because I already told y'all how Fulton County is looking at them. They looking at them as some of the most notorious people that was running around the city. You see what I'm saying? So they're not looking at it from a fan perspective. Again, they're looking at it from a perspective of families who lost loved ones, and they had to sit down with hundreds of families over the years and explain to them, you know what I'm saying, why they child or daughter or whoever lost their life. You see what I'm saying? So they got that stacked against them. They got personal vendettas to where they want to see these guys in jail. Okay. And I'm not trying to make this a racist situation. I'm just saying what it is. Brian Steele and them at this point can care less about them black boys. You are dealing with a whole new ball game. They are coming at Fulton County judges and district attorneys with corruption accusations. Okay? Let's understand the bigger picture. They saying, man, we want you recused not only from this trial, but the people who are involved in this process of filing these motions, and all these attorneys that y'all keep seeing show up, these different attorneys, these are high-powered individuals showing up. Judge Glanville, and let's just be honest, ain't no telling who gonna show up in his courtroom and file a motion because of what he done got himself into. Now, I don't think nobody thought this trial out this far. And what I mean by that is, when you normally hire Brian Steele, you're not hiring Brian Steele with the thought in mind that we're going to have to get the ethics committee, federal attorneys, county.
That is it. And if I get another false allegation and you do nothing, I'm shocked. I'm appalled at you. I sit here day after day with this false allegation just machine. I gave the state everything. There's been no disconstruction. There's been no purposeful, I don't care. I don't care. I give over everything. I've done this for 33 years. Never in my life have I seen a trial. I've done 300 appeals in the state of Georgia alone. I've never read a case like this.
No, you're not hiring him with that. His reputation is much greater than that. Normally, you hire Brian Steele, you can go in there, have a, you know what I'm saying, a fair case, have a fair chance, stuff like that. He's an awesome attorney in Atlanta. Again, he got one of the oldest law firms in Atlanta. You feel me? He's a very well-respected attorney. But at the same time, the level that is at now, I don't think nobody ever imagined it, especially Judge Glanville. Although he's a very high state, or he's a very high judge, you feel me? He's the chief of judges. The people that are involved now, man, and that's really what I'm saying. When you go back and you start to look at these people who showing up and these motions that they filed, now they got this motion, this new motion that they filed, which is now in the Supreme Court. Man, that is a powerful move. Then they coming in the courtroom letting you know, man, we filed this motion. Y'all can play what y'all want to play. We just gonna keep filing motions. Now, don't play this. Yeah, play that. Let them hear this. Don't let them hear that. They know that this trial is stacked against them. And the best thing for them to do is, look, you see what I'm saying? Because if they felt like they had the district attorney beat, then they'll just keep playing their game. Okay, well, in the end, we know we gonna win. If they felt like they were winning, they know that the game is stacked against them. They know that a mistrial is the only way they can get off of this case, which is still gonna have Thug sitting in jail, fighting for his freedom. You know, it's like we're dealing with a marathon and not a race in this situation. As much as people want Thug to be home, some people, you know, those who, you know, whatever. But as much as some people want Thug to be home, you know, it still just may be a little bit longer before that happens. Now, he's not facing no serious time. The charges that he's facing, I think maybe 5 to 10 years. You see what I'm saying? He might get a 10, do 5 type situation. It's not that much. It's not, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, and again, that's why I'm telling y'all, the time and the situation that he's facing, it ain't about that to Brian Steele, no. They got dudes that they represent all the time get more time than 5 to 10 years. His job is to defend Jeffrey Williams, who is up there for 2 charges. Them other dudes, they facing more charges like the unaliving of Donovan Nutt Thomas and things like that. But his job is, hey, I'm defending Jeffrey Williams. I know that y'all can prove what y'all saying about him, but the way y'all going about it, man, y'all cheating. He told the judge he don't even like to do it no more. He used to love doing law. He can't stand it now. So that's why I say it's past the time. This is finna be about lawsuits and what you call it when you start getting people to resign. You see what I'm saying? Ashley Merchant, man, that's what I'm like, dang, when y'all understand when she showed up, she said there are 20 to 25 attorneys here, and each one of them got, man, these folks not just talking. At first, I was just looking at the trial and the stuff in the courtroom as entertainment purposes, and they, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they going at it, you know what I'm saying? Or they trying to see who got the best, whatever, blase squaze. But this thing took a big turn when they accused this man, when they said that they were finna, when they found out about that ex parte meeting, that sent Judge Glanville, you see what I'm saying? That popped his top right there.
F you. And then somehow that email was CC'd to me. That never.
Mr. Steele, can I interrupt you for just a second? I'm kind of disturbed because that's ex parte. All that was an ex parte conversation. How did you find out about any of that?
Well, I'm disturbed too. And the reason
I'm asking you a question. How did you find out about it?
And he was so upset about that he started to flex his muscle. But Brian still had a bigger muscle. So now you still got Ashley Merchant, which is the one who even brought the attention of corruption to the Fulton County system. I mean, a lot of people was talking about it, but when she came in there and she put the press on her, You see what I'm saying? She started making some noise. Now she back in there again. Man, this thing is deep. It's past you. That's why I was saying I'm more interested in the motions and the people who filing the motions than I am about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's interesting to hear what Woody got to say. That's very interesting to hear what he say and who name he bring up and to what, you know what I'm saying, capacity he admits to this and that. You know, that's interesting to hear from the video and audios in the interrogation room. Up there on the stand, that shit give me a headache because it's like, bro, we already know everything they asking you. We know you said something along them lines. And that's why they doing what they doing now, which is, you know what? We don't even got to put them up there on the stand. Keep playing the interrogation videos. And the more and more they play them interrogation videos, the more and more he telling information. Okay? So, like I say, it's past that trial. It's past do you feel me? It's past that. This thing now is political. This thing now is, this thing is deep. And it's been deep since she showed up with 20 to 25 attorneys. That's why every day they coming in there filing a new motion with a different attorney. And they all sit on the board. They sit on boards and committees and, you feel me? These are high up officials. This is not no game that they in that courtroom playing. They in there filing. Man, please. Please. Yeah, they filing for mistrials, but they filing for motions to get you up out of here, sir. They filing for motions saying, hey, look, we finna put y'all on the witness stand. Do you know how?
So I've added this court to the witness list. I plan on calling the court as a witness in the trial. I added lawyers Hilton and Love from the district attorney's office to the witness list. And when I cross-examine Mr. Copeland, when that day comes, I'm going to ask him about how much pressure, if any, the court put on him.
Do you know what kind of move that is to come in there and say, look, we're finna put the district attorney, Ms. Love and Ms. Hilton and you on the witness stand? Jesus Christ. One Life family. This is deep. This is deep. If y'all feel like it's more entertaining seeing the attorneys than it is it's both interesting. I ain't gonna lie, it's both interesting. But again, these motions and these high-powered attorneys and figures y'all keep seeing coming in the courtroom. This is power that you seeing coming here every day. Every day, a different person coming in and file a motion. And they're like, and who is that person? Another high individual. Another person that Brian Steele, in his over 30 years of practicing law, has made. And now they all coming together because they like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody say nothing when, okay, they were doing the situation with Fonda Willis. You feel me? They ain't come together like that. They ain't getting their business in mix. But the time that man said something to Brian Steele, oh, boy, you got a whole committee in your hallway. Hello, they stopped. Listen to me. Do you know these people stopped everything they were doing on one accord and was at that courthouse? We finna, even if they was in trial themselves, I got to go, Your Honor. Brian needs me. One Life family.
Mr. Steele, and I've consumed everything on it, and that doesn't change my ruling at this point in time, respectfully.
I also, on the transcript, I'd like the recordings and the transcript, and I object